The highly anticipated British Grand Prix is just around the corner, and it's time to delve into the topic of upgrades. Following a dominant performance by Max Verstappen and Red Bull at the Austrian Grand Prix, it might be expected that they would continue their reign in the upcoming race. However, with teams introducing new upgrades, Silverstone could witness a significant shakeup in the grid. Mercedes has an extensive upgrade package prepared for the British Grand Prix, aiming to regain their competitive edge. Ferrari anticipates improved performance after their recent resurgence, particularly around Red Bull's home track. Aston Martin plans to solidify its position as the second fastest car on the grid with their own set of upgrades. Meanwhile, Red Bull seeks to reinforce their dominant position in the 2023 season by debuting major upgrades. Let's start by exploring the upgrades introduced by Red Bull. The RB19 stands as the most formidable car on the current Formula One grid, boasting strengths in various areas such as straight-line speed, power, unit efficiency, reliability, and cornering performance across different speeds. Consequently, the team is focusing on further enhancing their dominance, particularly in the area of the underfloor. It is worth noting that this could be their final upgrade for the RB19, as the team has already shifted their attention to developing the 2024 car. The floor upgrade, which was mentioned by Max Verstappen himself during the Monaco Grand Prix weekend, is expected to make its debut at the British Grand Prix. While the immediate impact may not be noticeable at Silverstone, the optimization process aims to provide a time gain of about 2 to 3 tenths of a lap. Additionally, the team seeks to address a trade-off they have faced with the Red Bull car: difficulties in reaching optimal tire temperatures due to the anti-dive suspension characteristics. By improving the floor performance, they hope to enhance tire warm-up, which has been a crucial aspect for the team, as demonstrated during the Australian Grand Prix. Shifting our focus to Mercedes, they have undergone the first stage of an overhaul for the W14 car. This involved abandoning their unique narrow side pod concept, leading to improved performances at the Spanish and Canadian Grand Prix. However, their performance at the Red Bull Ring in Austria revealed a weakness: the lack of sufficient rear downforce. Since their conceptual change at Monaco, addressing this issue has proven challenging for Mercedes. Nevertheless, they are bringing new upgrades to Silverstone, including an updated engine cover, redesigned side pods, a significant floor update, and certain changes to the rear suspension. The floor update holds particular significance, as it aims to enhance rear downforce generation. After a disappointing race at Red Bull's home turf, the Mercedes team is eager to bounce back swiftly. Team principal Toto Wolff believes that the Silverstone track, which proved favorable for Lewis Hamilton last year, will suit the W14 car better than Austria and Canada. While challenging Red Bull for victory may be unrealistic, a podium finish is a more reasonable expectation for Mercedes at Silverstone. Moving on to Aston Martin, their performance at the Red Bull Ring was moderately satisfactory, with the Mr. 23 proving to be the third fastest car behind Red Bull and Ferrari. The team had hoped for better results in medium and high-speed corners with their recent upgrades, but those expectations did not fully materialize. Nonetheless, the Aston Martin team believes that the British Grand Prix will provide a better opportunity to maximize the potential of their upgrades, especially considering it's their home race. They are also bringing additional upgrades to the Mr. 23, focusing on improving the floor architecture and enhancing the doctor's efficiency. The aim is to reduce drag and improve downforce generation, particularly for medium and high-speed corners. Ferrari, on the other hand, introduced a major upgrade package in Austria, incorporating changes to the rear wing and side pods. They had previously made improvements to the underfloor and front wing. These efforts paid off, as the SF23 proved to be the second fastest car at the Red Bull Ring. Ferrari intends to carry this improved pace to Silverstone, although they recognize the challenges posed by the track's characteristics, which differ significantly from the rear-oriented circuits of Canada and Austria. The team plans to bring upgrades to the rear suspension, optimize their previous upgrades further, and address inconsistency issues. McLaren unveiled their first round of upgrades at the Austrian Grand Prix, featuring a comprehensive redesign of the floor, side pods, and engine cover. The team aimed to enhance aerodynamic efficiency and increase downforce without compromising on excessive drag. The results were promising, as evident in the performance difference between the McLaren cars driven by Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo. McLaren continues their momentum by introducing more upgrades at the British Grand Prix, with a focus on front and rear wing improvements. Other teams like Alfa Romeo and Alpine are also expected to bring upgrades to Silverstone. Alfa Romeo plans to upgrade the floor to enhance performance in medium and high-speed corners. Alpine aims to improve their overall performance with upgrades scheduled for Silverstone and Spa-Francorchamps. These upgrades include a new front wing at Silverstone and a revised floor at a later race. With all these upgrades in play, it is difficult to predict the exact outcomes of the British Grand Prix. However, there is anticipation for a significant shift in the grid as teams seek to challenge Red Bull's dominance. The unique track characteristics of Silverstone, with its mix of high and low-speed corners, evaluate a car's overall. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. We are eager to engage in discussions with you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future updates, ensuring you stay informed about the exciting 2023 Formula One season.